All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the mill tonight. Tonight, Molly and I have a more of an update episode since we're kind of in mid-December. And so we thought we would talk about some of the things mentioned on the live cast and other kind of just Stonemaier topics today. Jessica would also like to say hi. She said she did not
Hi.
get any kitty updates, but she wanted to add her own.
Yeah, this will just be a little bit of the news in the Stonemaier world, Stonemaier Jason stuff. Did you want to start us off, Carol?
One of the big topics on the live cast today and kind of this week was Jamie went on now it's the RR and R show, which was essentially Rado and Company, had a episode this week with a live episode where they listed their top 5 Stonemaier games and they let Jamie take number one. They actually had a really kind of interesting short interview with him after they went through that. So I won't spoil everything, but kind of everyone on the crew picked one Stonemaier game. They listed them. They let Jamie do it. And naturally, of course, Jamie could not pick his favorite baby of his games. And so he kind of had them reformat it. So it became the what game would he want to play with the 4 other people at that moment of his games. So that was kind of his fun way of getting around it. And on the live cast today, he also asked people like if you could play a 5-player game with Rado and Ruel and I think it's Ray and Chris maybe were the other two. Sorry, I'm not familiar with the other two. Just like what game of Stonemaiers would you want to play with them right now?
Which I think is a great way to do like a list like that. It's very hard for me to quantify games and rank them, but when you picture who you're playing them with, it really does change. I watched that video and I was very happy with all the games they featured though. They had some good choices.
Yeah. I also found it interesting how they kept playing on how Rado hasn't actually ever played Scythe because he's known as Mr. Care Bear in the industry, and Jamie was worried about him playing it, and now Jamie's like, I kind of want to teach him. I want to show him that you can still play Scythe and be a Care Bear. So I thought that was kind of fun.
Yeah, Scythe's more like a Cold War to me than fighting. It's about the fighting could happen, but
Well, as
never
Jamie put
needs
it,
to.
it's more the threat of fighting than the
Yeah,
actual battle.
exactly. I love it.
Yeah, it's fun. All right.
Okay, so I'll go to one of mine. I just wanted to share that the Monster Couch version of Wingspan Oceania is out. It came out on the 12th, I believe, and you can get that on Steam or on your phone. It is a very good digital implementation of Wingspan
Yeah.
with all the beautiful calls, little animations. You can play real time games or turn based. That just came out, and I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, a lot of people are excited about it. I think that was also I didn't realize there's a you can kind of sign up for a Wingspan specific newsletter too. So while you're playing on your phone or Steam, it sounds like that we also kind of got a for sure Elizabeth is in the beginning stages of Wingspan expansion 4 or the Wingspansion, and that it's potentially going to be started to talk about end of 2024, 2025. So it looks like we are looking more than likely at a 2025 release for Wingspansion 4.
That's exciting. My prediction is it's going to be bird themed.
Earth themed, I think that's pretty solid. I think
Yeah.
Cass over on Discord was saying there were other hints that it's probably not Antarctica. So that might narrow it down at least to two. So
You'll have to wait for more penguins.
yes, I want my more penguins. Oh, sadness.
Um,
All right.
what else for Stonemaier news? We were gonna talk about the secrets revealed video, and Jamie hinted at doing another list of secrets for 2024. And Carol and I decided we could gab on about that for a whole while, so that is going to be next week's video where you're going to break down all the secrets and what they ended up being from this year. And we'll talk about what we think could be coming out next year.
Yep. So that'll be next week, and then in January, it sounds like we're gonna get to have a whole new list of riddles for us to kind of try to decipher. One of
Which
the
is
other cool,
exciting.
yeah, I'm
Oh,
excited.
sorry.
Well, one, I love the puzzles of trying to figure them out, and two, I just love that that means we're like starting fresh since we've gotten all our surprises this year.
One thing I really love about them is the talk it creates in the Stonemaier Discord server. Everyone's kind of like solving the puzzles together.
Yeah, definitely. It's like its own team cooperative game for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
So the other thing that Jamie kind of hinted at in the live cast today, not hinted at, but said he was open to. He had just played Santa's Workshop and was saying like he actually had more fun with it than he thought he was going to. Which I will say, if you have kids and you celebrate Christmas, it is awesome. My 7-year-old, like his quote was, "It's the best, mom." So if you have young kids, I know it's not Stonemaier, but it's a pretty cool game for kids. But someone then asked him, like, would you ever do a game that's like specific to a season? Jamie didn't rule it out today. He didn't say like for sure or like give any other hints, but he definitely said he would not rule out a game that was like meant more for like a particular season. I thought that was kind of
But
fun.
yeah, that is. I'm choosing to believe that a Stonemaier Halloween game is gonna come out. That's my favorite holiday.
I'm just like picturing the guys in my little size wearing like Halloween costumes now, just because that would be.
Oh, like a holiday themed version of an existing game, kind of like Patchwork does.
Oh yeah,
That'd be great.
I could totally see that. As I said, the one I'm picturing is my little size, just because I think those little minis would be adorable in some sort of costume.
Yeah, that would be so good.
Yeah. Do you have anything else, Molly? I think I have one more kind of fun one that I think would be fun to end on.
I think that's all I had. I had a few tabs here that you ended up covering, so I think
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right. I think kind of the last one I wanted to end with, someone brought this up on the live cast today, and they mentioned they were going to do a 12-hour Stonemaier marathon. And people started guessing and saying and claiming how many of the 16 Stonemaier games they could get done in 12 hours. And so it was totally left open, like for your gaming group or however many people you would want. Somebody was bringing up, he claimed he thought he could get through all 16 if he was doing it solo. Just that would be a
I'm
feat.
I'm gonna guess 8 games,
Then
and
you're
also
gonna
I really want to do that too.
so Molly, if you think you're getting through 8 games, how big's your game? Like how big's the game group?
Yeah, well, I was going by that person's 4-year game group, so I wasn't including teaches,
Mm-hmm.
and I was assuming it's all board game enthusiasts who don't need breaks between every game anyway.
Oh.
Um, and like if you factor in some like Rolling Realms is quicker, Between Two Cities is quicker, but then you mix in a Scythe and a Tapestry, the averages change. I put some thought into it, but I could put more in. How many do you think they'll get through?
But they'll get through. I don't know about their group. I could see 8. I'm trying to think of my own group, and my group is typically a group of 5 now. So I'm trying to think, and I know like we would want to play viticulture, we'd want to play scythe, we'd probably want to play
Mm-hmm.
tapestry, wingspan. Gosh, I would love to bring out before it. So ooh, I don't know if we could. I don't. 8 might be it. 'Cause I'm guessing. I mean, you're including setup too for some of those and teardown. Oof. Yeah, I think 8's probably the safe bet.
There you have it. The official mill guess is 8. Um,
What do you think you could
it's
do,
making
Molly, personally? If your group was there, what do you think you could do?
so I do know I can play board games for 12 hours straight, but my group could not. My wife could not. My sister would lose interest. I think if we had 12-hour hangout, we could get through 6. But also because we favor some of the longer ones.
Yeah, I feel like that would be our biggest problem. And we do have one person in our game group. You know what? She goes to conventions. I think if we made a big deal and said like we're going more like 8 to 8 or something like that, because she doesn't stay up till late. I think we still probably could do 8. I think we could do it.
It's making me want to grab Dusty and having us 3 do a marathon, and we could film it. And
Oh my gosh, that would be an awesome challenge.
yeah, we should try to make it happen.
All right, so I guess
Comment below if you want us to do that.
yeah, comment below if you want a crazy Mill Stonemaier marathon. Oh my gosh,
Tag Dusty in it.
oh yeah, definitely tag Dusty, and then also let us know what if your gaming group tried to do this. What do you think you guys could accomplish? What kind of games do you think you would be doing from Stonemaier? What would be your game plan? I mean, kind of compare and contrast what we all think we could do, and then you definitely, if you ever do it, have to let us know how it went.
I would want to try to play them in release order, but it might not work out that way.
Well, you're already. How many games are you in your lengthened release order?
We're just 2 in. We took a December break.
Nice.
So we have Between Two Cities coming up in January.
Nice. Well, I
but
think
Euphoria was a big hit.
I love Euphoria.
Yeah, I like it too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's definitely high up on my Stonemaier games. All right. You got anything else, Molly?
No, I think that's it.
All right.
Stay tuned next week. We'll break down all those secrets and talk about stuff coming out in 2024.
All right.
Hi, Kitty.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye, everyone.